everyone, welcome to YourPedia, and today the list of high frequency words of this week has been out. Till now we have completed letter A, letter B, right? So alphabet A and B have already completed 130, you can say, high frequency words of Manhattan. We have a sequence of 1000, but if you keep yourself regularly updated, all these words become very easier for you to comprehend, right? So first thing is, keep on preparing your notes. I always say in my every video, please make your notes ready, right? Second is, these high frequency words you will get irritated if you will have to learn it one at a day and all those words. So make it a habit that we come regularly with one video for you. You have to watch it out, only 10 words a week, and that's all. One word every day, even like 7 words are there, and you can say 3 extra, that's it. So 10 words, make it a habit. And other than that, I tell you text completion every day, sentence equivalence every day. So you can say regular regime of use such data would become easier. Now, how high frequency words can help you? It's not about doing all the vocabulary portion in one go. It's about how the smart work and the pattern you follow. High frequency words come in sentence equivalence, text completion, reading, you can say reading comprehensions. Plus, if you are not preparing for GRE and any other examination also, these are the vocabulary masters which do come in regular practice in any of the competitive examinations. All you get is sub options, right? So keep it a hack that yes, we have to learn some of the high frequency words every week. Now let's get started with the alphabet C. Now I'll show you how many we have done. This week content is this much only, like I'll revise it with you. First I'll pronounce: castigate, catalyst, Catholic, caustic, sincere, chauvinism, chicanery, chronological, circumscribe and circumspect, right? So till now you will be like, ma'am, ये सारे words बहुत same से हैं और difficult लग रहे हैं. But by the end, if you will be joining it out till the end and you are making your notes, these words become very easier for you, right? Now, this is a pattern which is an exact extract which is taken from Manhattan, 131 to 140. After this, 140 would be completed. In case you have missed the prior videos, do watch it out because all this would add to your burden only. So, remove your burden, lessen it down, download the PDFs, make your notes. Yes, 114 number till now and many more to go, right? So, let's get started with the very first word. It's castigate. Something you might have heard in very of, you can say, your junior classes also, right? So castigate means to punish, to scold, to reprimand someone, you can say very strictly. So if you are kind of scolding someone, punish कर रहे हो किसी को, rebuke, डांट रहे हो किसी को, reprimand कर रहे हो, chasten कर रहे हो, correct कर रहे हो, सभी words याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है, hardly 2 words of it and 2-3 words and that would suffice the rule. राइट तो कास्टिगेट का मतलब क्या होता है? किसी को बहुत बुरी तरह डांटना, किसी को सही करना किसी चीज के लिए. सो दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कास्टिगेट. लेट्स लर्न द मीनिंग अगेन. टू क्रिटिसाइज समवन और समथिंग सिवियरली, मतलब कि किसी को इतनी बुरी तरह डांटना कि तुमने ऐसा क्यों किया था. सो दैट इज इफ आई क्रिटिसाइज यू, आई वांट टू करेक्ट यू, राइट? सो दैट इज कास्टिगेट, मतलब किसी को सही रास्ते पर डालना. आई एम रिपीटिंग इट आउट. कास्टिगेट, गेट है सही रास्ता दिखाना, उत्ते में किसी को बहुत बुरी तरह पर किसी को डांटना, राइट? इफ यू वांट बेटर रिजल्ट, यू शुड प्रेज योर चिल्ड्रन एंड नॉट कास्टिगेट देम. कई बार बोलते हैं कि बच्चे होते हैं ना, बच्चों को हमेशा क्या करो, यू जस्ट हैव टू मेक देम मोटिवेट. अच्छा फील करा के उनको समझाओ पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड के साथ, क्योंकि अगर आप ज्यादा डांटोगे तो वो दे बिकम, यू कैन से, एट अ डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम यू. तो डू नॉट स्कोल्ड देम अ लॉट. So that is another pattern. तो बच्चों के लिए ये होता है. My mother was a cruel woman who never missed an opportunity to castigate my father. Right? So it's not for me, but it is like कि हाँ कि मेरी मम्मी बहुत खड़ूस थी कि और वो मेरे father को हमेशा डांटती, मतलब used to scold him like anything. So that is castigate. I hope first word is clear. Let's move to the next word, catalyst. Something you might have heard this word in your chemical, you can say chemistry, in your junior classes or something. So chemistry, catalyst was something to speed up, to, you can say, accelerator, किसी के reaction को तेज करना, right? To stimulus, incitement, spur, motivation, impulse, agitator. So when you are to speed up something, you use a catalyst, right? Speed up करना, reaction को fast कर देना. So that is to catalyst, right? So catalyst का मतलब क्या आ गया यहाँ पे? A person, thing or event that quickly causes change or action. कई लोग क्या होता है, किसी का दिमाग घुमा देते हैं या कोई reaction change कर देते हैं. So they have that power, they have that convincing will. So they act as a catalyst. The lack of productivity is often a catalyst for invention. The bombing attack was the catalyst for war, right? So catalyst क्या आ जाता है, कोई भी चीज है जो रिएक्शन को, कोई पर्सन है, कोई इवेंट है, anything that speed up the process, that is termed as catalyst, right? So परिवर्तन का कारण, if you can even note it down, right? Next comes is your Catholic. So Catholic का literature कभी पढ़ी है तो उसमें Catholic जरूर होगा, and that includes wide variety, things, diversity, something that is global, universal, wide, general, liberal, cosmopolitan, that is termed as your Catholic. So Catholic means something that is very generic, something that is very universal, so इसे बोलते हैं Catholic, right? तो कैसे आप बोल सकते हो इसको Catholic को, जैसे extensive and widespread in choices and activities, कोई चीज़ है vast पे आ जाती है, wide आ जाती है, तो that is even Catholic. In order to be well prepared person, Jeff enrolled in a Catholic range of hobbies including weaving, rugby, and you can say rugby and dog breeding. So well, you can say he was a Catholic, he wanted to be in multiple options. You can say सार्वभौमिक, that is some Hindi word if you're very typical from Hindi background. So सर्व मतलब हर जगह में आ जाता है, the person is participating in everything, right? Next is your caustic. Caustic क्या हो जाता है, that is your corrosive or corroding, like able to burn organic tissue by some kind of a chemical reactions, right? तो कुछ chemical reaction से कुछ acid burning में आ रहा है, something that is bitter, something that is biting, acerbic, sharp, so that is something corrosive कोई cause कर रहा है, कुछ burning out cause कर रहा है, तो that is termed as caustic. Cause of some, you can say, you can learn it. Extremely sarcastic or critical, बहुत sarcastic होना, बहुत critical होना, किसी को बहुत ज़्यादा बुरी तरह, you can say एक reaction provoke कर देते हैं ना हम किस तरह से, that is termed as caustic. Her caustic remarks made me sad, मतलब इतना किसी को insult करना, that a person, like sometimes you meet someone and you become very happy, right? And sometimes you meet someone and you become depressed, you become like, what actually happened with me? So that is some kind of, you can say, the reaction which occurs on the person, right? So vyangyapurna, something you can learn, vyangyapurna. Okay, next word is censure. So what do you mean by censure? Censure is some kind of, you can say, condemnation, some kind of, you can say, reprimand someone, blaming someone, denunciation, rebuke, ठीक है? तो उसे क्या बोलते हैं? Censure. So censure is like, even if I say is that express severe disapproval, किसी चीज को disapprove करना. Censure content क्या होता है? जो disapprove कर दिया जाता है कि नहीं दिखाना है, तो similar way you can remember it out, that it is something you disapprove, right? So learn the definition, that is an official reprimand. And first thing you have to remember is that it comes from the official background, right? So it is some kind of a legal thing. If Bart receives another censure from his boss, he will remove, or you can say he will more than likely lose his job. तो अगर एक बार और legal obligation अगर आपको आ जाती है, तो that comes on your job also. So that is, censure is something to reprimand someone, to rebuke someone, and that too on a legal aspect. It can be किसी की निंदा करना, if you have to speak in Hindi and all that. So it is like you can say no to something, someone in a critical way, right? Next comes is chauvinism. What do you mean by chauvinism? Chauvinism is something, you can say, prejudice support for one's own cause, or you can say group. अपने ही group के लिए male chauvinism आ जाता है ना, कि अपने ही supporters बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं, कि we are the right people, we are the fancy people. That is chauvinism. Discriminate करना, prejudice करना, jingoism, nationalism, we are the right people. So that is termed as your chauvinism, right? A narrow-minded confidence in the supremacy of one's own group or gender. बहुत statements देखी होंगी newspaper में article आते, there comes a newspaper article, male chauvinism, that they consider हमारा जो group है, that is the right one, the females, the women, they are the bad ones, they do not know anything. So that is chauvinism in support of a particular group. The war stimulated intense national chauvinism, nationalist attitude आ जाता है, we are the right groups. So basically groups and you can say the right attitude towards कि हमारा वाला ज़्यादा strong attitude आ जाता है. Next is your chicanery. What do you mean by chicanery? That is some kind of a trickery, some kind of a deception, dishonesty. किसी को आप बोलते हो dupe करना, fraud करना किसी के साथ. So that is chicanery, right? So it is the use of trickery to achieve a political, financial or legal purpose. किसी भी चीज में आप बोल सकते हो प्रवंचना, or you can say people don't trust you because of your chicanery. So it is किसी के आप बोल सकते हो some kind of, you can say, trickery attitude. कोई बोलते हैं ना बहुत clever है, बहुत चालाक है, so उसको बोलते हैं chicanery. That is, instead of being truthful on his campaign for sheriff, he resorted to chicanery. मतलब अपने ही statements में फंसाने की कोशिश करना किसी को, right? So that is your chicanery. नेक्स्ट इज योर क्रोनोलॉजिकल, समथिंग यू माइट हैव हर्ड इन योर हिस्ट्री बुक्स ऑल्सो. क्रोनोलॉजिकल क्या होता है? एक सीक्वेंस को फॉलो करना, एक पैटर्न को, हिस्टोरिकल होना सीक्वेंस में, क्रोनोलॉजिकल, कॉन्जिक्यूटिव, ऑर्डर्ड, प्रोग्रेसिव. तो एक सीक्वेंस चलती आ रही है हिस्टोरिकल बैकग्राउंड से, राइट. सो इट इज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इन द ऑर्डर ऑफ अकरेंस. जब से वो शुरू हुई थी तब से वो चलती आ रही है समय क्रम में, मतलब समय के अकॉर्डिंग, जैसे जैसे टाइम है उसके अकॉर्डिंग, राइट. सो एक आ जाता है क्रोनोलॉजिकल लिस्ट ऑफ इवेंट्स, की लिस्ट है ऑफ इवेंट्स है अकॉर्डिंग टू द टाइम पीरियड, जैसे जैसे वो चीज हुई थी. नेक्स्ट कम्स योर सर्कमस्क्राइब. तो सर्कमस्क्राइब क्या आ जाता है? दैट इज योर रिस्ट्रिक्ट योरसेल्फ विद सम काइंड ऑफ अ लिमिट. अपने आप को रोकना, ठीक है, कि मैंने ये नहीं करना है. इनकम्पास, इनक्लोज, सराउंड, confine. So it is to limit the range or scope of something of a particular degree. मतलब अपने आप को इसी चीज में, मैंने इसी दायरे में ये काम करना है. You have to restrict, you have to limit yourself. That is termed as circumscribe. It is his role was carefully circumscribed. That is प्रतिबंध लगाना. प्रतिबंध लगाना is कि अपने आप को बंधित कर देना, right? Next you have is, the last one is circumspect. Circumspect is when you are very careful, you can say worry, or you can say unwilling to take risk. मतलब आप कोई रिस्क नहीं लेना चाहते. You are only confined toward the things which you consider are right. So you do not want to take risk. You are careful towards something. You are guarded, you are vigilant, you are judicious, you are heedful, you are chary. So that comes in the category of circumspect. मतलब आप रिस्क नहीं लोगे पर हर चीज को केयरफुल होके करोगे. So that is circumspect. Now these were the 10 words to think carefully before going or saying something. बहुत सोच के कोई काम को करना. In order to avoid risk or you can say consequences. Cautious होना बहुत ज़्यादा. So Jack found himself circumspect of dating a woman he hardly knew, right? तो जब किसी से new dating and all that, so the person found like क्या कुछ गलती कर रहा हूँ मैं, तो I should not. तो this way, right? So चौकस होना, किसी चीज़ पे बहुत ध्यान से cautious हो जाना. Now these were all the 10 words. Please download the PDF. There you get a list of some kind of, you can say, some reactions, right? तो ये क्या दिखाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं? You have to match some words we have done in the chemical reactions. Let's revise all the words first, and then you can say do it in the comment section. Practice it on your own. So castigate was that to reprimand, किसी को बहुत बुरी तरह डांटना, scold करना, rebuke करना, chide करना. That was your castigate. Second comes your catalyst. Catalyst is to speed up some reaction. It can be a person, it can be a process, it can be an event. जो किसी reaction को, किसी तेज चीज को जल्दी होने में help करता है. Next is your catalytic. That comes as something that is very universal, very general, very, you can say, in overall everywhere. So that is termed as catalytic. Caustic. What is the meaning of caustic? Caustic means कोई चीज है जो corrosion या फिर कोई organic history में करने की कोशिश करती है. Censure, that is something that you can say avoiding कुछ legal या फिर कुछ negativity को खत्म करना. Chauvinism, you are supporting some particular event. Chicanery is there, that is chronological sequence को follow करना. Circumscribe and circumspect. So these were all the words. Even you can download the PDF, you can practice out on your own and keep learning. I'll bring more such high frequency words for you very soon. All the best and have a nice day.